What's going on, everyone? Chelsea D here. If you're looking for the latest news and entertainment, there's only one source, and that is Voice TV Africa.
Voice TV Africa, the home of quality broadcasting. We have a whole lot to showcase on our network, from quality music video, crusade and outreach activities, movies, comedies and African drama, interview and special feature, baby shower, engagement, weddings and a whole lot more. We are into business promotion. Join our network and do business with us today as we add value to your mobile devices, online and on your TV set. Don't forget to join us for our Real Gospel Hour, Real Gospel Talk with pastors from all around, and our powerful confident prayer time. It's Voice TV Africa, showing the rest of the world of Africa you don't know. Voice TV Africa, proudly African. Voice TV Africa, the station that blesses your soul. Voice TV Africa, the pride of African gospel music, the station where everybody is somebody. On Voice TV Africa, we discover, recover, and connect. We also promote African businesses, restaurants, African stores, African beauty salon, and many more. Are you a Liberian, Nigerian,
Where is the love? Where is the love of God?
or Ghanaian? And are you looking for something to bless your heart and fill your spirit? Then follow some African national and international artists on Voice TV Africa. For more of this, tune into Voice TV Africa on every platform. Voice TV Africa, the station that blesses your soul.
Hello, everyone. This is Chelsea DeLine with Voice TV Africa 2021. How have you all been feeling? Sad, unhappy, looking for something to uplift your spirits? Well, tune into Voice TV Africa, the station that blesses your soul. Hey everyone, Chelsea DeLine here with Voice TV Africa for the best news in gospel entertainment and local news and international news, and of course the best talk shows. Make sure you tune into Voice TV Africa. You can reach us at www.vtva.org, or you can download the app in the Google Play Store. Again, my name is Chelsea DeLine, and this is
Yeah. Say, I love, eh. Day and break, everybody on the hustle. Some people know like peace, they want some trouble. Crime rates on the increase, the government can protect the people. Hold up, no justice for the poor. Yeah. Look the way we're living, we're treating one another unfair. Look the way we're living, we're treating one another unfair. Look the way we're living. What's the hope for the future? What's the hope for the future? What's the hope for the future? The hope for the future, yeah. We have everything in abundance, but we die and rot and greed. We pray, asking the Lord for another Moses, cause all we have is pharaohs, yeah. In our suffering, it's what they're making business out, yeah. The rich get richer, and the poor people suffer. Them promise say, them bring development and better education. Our lands are fertile, no food on the land. Our children, we're pushing into begging. Look the way we're living, we're treating one another unfair. Look the way we're living, we're treating one another unfair. What's the hope for the future? What's the hope for the future? What's the hope for the future? The hope for the future. Our forefathers were taken into slavery, but in no more than time like this, we're children and slaves. We're fighting a war not with guns and bullets. The enemies I see are my brothers and my sisters. We're diggers of graves while we're still living. Don't judge a book by its covers, looks can be deceiving. Whenever the sun shines, must come a rain. Who will come and take away the pain? Look the way we're living, we're treating one another unfair. Look the way we're living, we're treating one another unfair. Yeah. What's the hope for the future? What's the hope for the future? What's the hope for the future? The hope for the future. Yeah. What's the hope for the future? What's the hope for the future? What's the hope for the future? The hope for the future. Yeah. The hope for the future. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, good people, welcome to Voice TV Africa. Today, this one is called Inside Liberia. In a few days ago, I was telling you about the various programs that will be coming on here on Voice TV Africa. And today, we are blessed to have one of the hosts of our program, our major program, again, one of the major programs right here on the Voice TV Africa. That is Inside Liberia. That is a political aspect of Voice TV Africa. You know, when we started, we thought we were just going to go one way, but then we have been getting communication from all over. People say, you know what, you got to involve other activities that will draw more people to Voice TV Africa. And we pray about it. Also, we buy the ideas, you know, because there is no way politics can go without God, and there is no way you can run the gospel without politics. But our politics is not there to destroy people. We are there to build up our people and also build up Liberia. But I'm not the one here to talk about politics. I know nothing about politics. But guess what? I got somebody very important that is coming here to tell us more about what we call Inside Liberia. The man is Mr. Sherry MacArthur Colette. And every day you're going to be watching Mr. Sherry at this hour. What the time said it? It's about... It's about 10:15. 10:15 a.m. every day, Mr. Sherry going to be right here to talk about Inside Liberia. So, some things you have never heard about Liberia before, and some things you've been hearing but you don't know the facts. Please come on here every morning. Mr. Sherry will be here, and we're going to be getting more detail about Inside Liberia. But before I can go, let me come back with the song that say, our people are suffering. That is a theme song. Every time you see this song playing, know that Mr. Sherry is coming on to tell us something unique. You will not see my face again. The next person you're going to be seeing here will be Mr. Sherry. He's been driving so hard, but he just arrived to the studio and he will soon be here. I love you all. I love you all. Get this and get all.
Yeah. Yeah. Say, Allah, eh. Day and break, everybody on the hustle. Some people know like peace. They want some trouble. Crime rates on the increase. The government can protect the people. Oh Lord, no justice for the poor. Yeah. Look the way we're living. We treating one another unfair. Look the way we're living. We treating one another unfair. Look the way we're living. What's the hope for the future? What's the hope for the future? What's the hope for the future? The hope for the future. Yeah. We have everything in abundance, but we die and rot in greed. We pray, asking the Lord for another Moses, 'cause all we have is pharaohs. Yeah. In our suffering, it's what they're making business of. Yeah. The rich get richer and the poor people suffer. Them promise say, them bring development and better education. Our lands are fertile, no food on the land. Our children, we're pushing into begging. Look the way we're living, we treating one another unfair. Yeah. Look the way we're living, we treating one another unfair. What's the hope for the future? What's the hope for the future? What's the hope for the future? The hope for the future. Our forefathers were taken into slavery, but in a modern time like this, we're children and slaves. We're fighting a war not with guns and bullets. The enemies I see are my brothers and my sisters. We're diggers of graves while we're still living. Don't judge a book by its covers. Looks can be deceiving. Whenever the sun shines, must come a rain. Who will come and take away the pain? Look the way we're living, we treating one another unfair. Look the way we're living, we treating one another unfair.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I know it's been a while, like I haven't been on to speak on a trending issue in Liberia regarding our nation, both political, But welcome back. I'm Homo. For this great opportunity to be working with Voice TV Africa. This is the best place to be for now. And, what's going on, bridging Darius Data on and the COP? COP saying they didn't want me, they don't came to the House of Senate, and now they don't saying when you trying the old thing, it's not working, you have to try the new thing. Now people wondering, is they don't trying to watch switch, sir? Wow. Starting for good now. Yeah. Okay. This is what we know we coming to talk on to see the side of the COP. I'm a founding member of the COP too as well. When I was in Liberia like 2 years back, we had the biggest protest ever in Liberia history called the June 7 protest that was headed by Petro Henry Costa. And that was the protest that brought Dillon to the House of Senate. When the Liberian people stood up massively and voted him, And since Dillon went to the House of Senate, Dillon was the person who exposed those senators up Capitol Hill, their salaries. And Dillon was the same person who told them to cut down their salary by 50%. And that's what commendable. But how come they don't promise the citizens of Monserrato that he's saying he's going to be giving half of his salary back? But we can only record last year when Dillon according to people, when Seditian said he was an interim senator, Dillon only gave 2 checks to Monserrato superintendent. So where the balance check been going from Monserrato County, we want to know. A woman that being Dillon from the same political party, but when it comes to Inside Liberia and Voice TV Africa, we have to be neutral in the process. Because we discuss Liberian as a nationalist at large. We don't take side. We don't switch side. We are here for everyone. We want to see the best of Liberia and to see Liberia moving forward. So, you will be calling on the show, but today just the beginning. You will be calling on the show. You will not see me on my personal page no more. My colleague sharing my other page, going on live. I don't want to breach, because there's a company. I don't want to breach the rules and regulation for the company. And, as a good worker, as a good employee, I don't want for my employer to get vexed. So anytime you see me coming on live, when it's not socially, when it's about political, you will see me coming straight from the headquarters of what? Voice TV Africa. Yeah. Okay, another thing, Liberian people asking, they say the economy now is in the trash. The Liberian economy is in the trash. Liberia now, when I read on Forbes, Liberia has been ranked as the first world poorest country, next to Comoros, Iceland. But why our leaders riding Lucerous car that cost 90,000, including my own senator, they don't. The Jeep that they don't ride is 45,000. They don't came to America. He spent 4 days. He ride a business class. I'm not against Dillon, but they don't keep saying every day that President we are stealing. So what's the proof? And President we are said Dillon cannot prove him wrong that he's stealing the country money because like he have a benefit. As a president, he have benefit, he have salaries. Like his salary he using to ride business class or first class on flight to go attend a government meeting out there to meet other stakeholders. So now, my question is, you think if whether it's your own money, you say you're feeding for the Liberian people, you need some social welfare that will benefit our old folks? Okay, my question to you, you think it was fair to the people of Maserati who voted you, who gave you a 9 years job? You think it fair to ride business class just to come to America for 4 days trip? So that's my question to the honorable man saying that they don't. You think it was fair to spend 4 days in America? The women win matters who collected all the money for you. They were hoping that you could meet them in Philadelphia, yeah. Like you could go Boston, you could go Atlanta, where you hire base Minnesota. But you left us in the frustration. All we can see on Facebook is parable. Then you have another girl as an executive member, EC member of the COP. Senator Dillon. As an EC member of the COP, you get another group, one so-called group called it Dillon Cyber Team. They are insulting, undermining. All those 10 persons that they were suspended from the COP, that get it, Dillon Cyber Team now, they all came from the COP. The legs of Lassana Kane. Lassana is a very bright man. But my advice to you, Lassana, as well. We are youth. You have to be careful how you move among those politicians. Because you know why? We the very poor people. The poor out there to go and protest for them. While our children lay down who in a cruise, watch TV, play a lot of, get the biggest phone that you feel you wish to buy, they eat a meal on time, while you and myself go hungry out there. I can see it from the June 7th protest, the January 6th protest. We shouldn't fool ourselves for politicians. We youth. We have to see how best we can work things with the government. Even when the government, we know Liberia the government officials every day they say Liberia is facing a lot of challenges right now. The economy is bad. Corruption, injustice have taken over Liberia. The insecurity is too much. Investors scared to come to invest. We have to be very careful how we move things as a youth in Liberia. We need to ask ourselves, the Vision 2030, the United Nations Development Goal talking about, the Vision 2030. You think Liberia will meet up with that Vision 2030 plans? They have to mold the mind. We the youth have to mold our mind because those old crooks politicians, they don't care for you and myself. On a honest note, I came on this morning meaning to talk about the COP youth win and that of the Dillon Cyber Team. What's going on? We shouldn't allow these politicians play us around. We are youth. Liberia is depending on our unborn children. They are depending on us. We shouldn't allow these politicians. They have played on us since 1847 when we got our independence. Liberia has been like that. You dream you want to go Dubai. You dream you want to come to America. You see other youth on TV moving Liberia and moving their other countries far. You don't even have like good public latrines. You don't even have no railroad. Have you experienced even train? Ride on a train? No. You don't have even good restaurant no more. See the legs of Africa. See the legs of Ghana. They have a mall, shopping mall. You think going by so-called places like Abidjan, where these Leonese guys sell those unfinished, they expired goods to you? After they have bribed, they find out the commerce ministries, they bring those expired goods to you to threaten your health, to get you health problem. You feel that all? Liberia needs better. We the youth, if we cannot work with the government, government comes, government go, government is continuity. You see all those guys that were in government in the past 12 years government, now they are hungry. Some of them decided to work with the legs of the CDC regime. Though we are angry with the CDC regime and they themselves know. They are sinking gradually, but they are not listening. Now you live in fear. When you go out, when you read it in the evening, you have to be running to go back to your house. If the government cannot protect you, you as a citizen, what can you do to protect yourself? Why are the 40,000 jobs that they promised to give you the youth? You are not seeing it. You have to put your artwork together. We the youth, we have our own problem in Liberia. We cannot sit and cry on the government every day and we are still going on the raw. Instead of us standing publicly to debunk these old crooks politicians and disgrace them positively on TV, not destructively. But we are going on a cover to go and beg them. We are still going to beg them in their pockets, still glorifying them, singing praises to this politician. When are we going to be self-reliant as a youth in Liberia? When are we going to stand up to these politicians? We are hurt. We shouldn't confuse ourselves. Let us be on the right path. Let us work things together. We shouldn't depend on this old crooks politician. We the youth, Liberians depend on. If you want to see the 10 stories building, you want to see the overhead bridges like Ghana doing now in Accra, you want to see the modern airport like the Kotoka International Airport, we have to put our artwork together. We Liberians, we have to love ourselves. We hate ourselves too much. We hate ourselves too much. We Liberians, we have to love ourselves. Reason why you see I'm so bitter about the CDC government, they are not putting the artwork together. That's why I always hold President Weah by his word. He said Liberians, during his inaugural speech on the Samarkand Sport Complex, January 26, if my memory can set me right, he said Liberians they were not going to be spectators in their own economy. And Liberian hold him by his word that day. That fateful day when they were showing him in the office. He greeted, who pretends, who use crocodile tears. If they say like, oh, it's not well, but under the cover, oh, it's well, Joel Howard Taylor. That's why when I see some people from the opposition, they be feeding for Joel, oh, she's not well. Let's pray for her. Let's do this. Joel had a meat problem in that country. Joel Howard Taylor, they are the me people that see our lives beyond today. Like we are living as Liberians. If they say we are not in the 21st century. But this message going to the youth. Those old crooks politicians, they hate you and myself. They pretend. They be using fake tears, crocodile tears. They love us. The same way you are better with the CDC government, like they are not on path, they are not doing the right thing while they promise you, the corruption has taken over the government, the country. There's the same way you have to be angry at this. Okay. There's the same way you have to be angry at the oppositions too, because they are the next one on the substitute bench waiting to go and steal. Yes, I will say. Recycle politicians. So you know what? We the youth of Liberia, we have to stop this. We have to put stop to this. We have to stand up to these people and tell them, say, you know what? We tired. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. This is where you will see me every time. I'm not going to take side. We're going to be neutral in the process. If government do well, we will say A. If opposition do well, we will say A. Confuse opposition, confuse government. Where we stand as a citizen. Where are we standing? Confused politician. Where are we standing now? Where you go? I'm not properly dressed. Where are we standing now? We the youth. These politicians, they already confuse us. We have to put our artwork together. We shouldn't sit and allow this guy keep playing on us. There's the time for the new breed of politicians. And where are the new breed coming from? From the youth. Sometimes it hurt to see how things going on in that country called Liberia. It hurt. You have senators. They're getting paid of 15,000. They have all the gas slips. They have the scratch card. They get health allowance. But how many youth in Liberia? How many youth in Liberia? Or how many citizens, in the ordinary citizens who are not in government position, when they get sick, when they fall down with big illness in that country, that they able to fly like to Ghana? Because, yeah, Ghana is this, like, almost the savior point on earth for we Liberians now. The first thing, when you fall down with sickness, JFK said they refuse you, or Dusa Hospital, that is owned by Firestone, or Jazzy Fdo in Nima, when they refuse you, the first thing, they will say, okay, but can we try and raise some money and rush the person in Ghana? Ghana. 21st century. Less than 4.5 million plus human beings. Yeah, I would say less than 4 million plus, less than 4.5 million plus human beings in Liberia. Because for the past 10 years, when the government came, they breached the law. They refused, they ate the money to do the census, the national census. You see? What are we doing? Liberian youth. Liberian youth. We have to wake up. Liberian youth. We need to wake up. Let us start sleeping. We shouldn't allow. Sometimes it hurts to see the youth win from the COP, the youth win from CDC, the youth win from the Delon Sabo team, the quote unquote Delon Sabo team. They fighting each other. Sometimes those old, I will call them these old crooks politicians. After you finish fighting out there on the street, after you have finished protesting to get a job, they and our children to live Lucifer's life, they just go and sit to the backstage, what they call behind the scene, and laugh at us. We deserve better. Liberia deserve better. Let us put country first. Country over everything. Regardless of what. Let's put our differences, our political differences aside. But what I'm seeing in the opposition, right? What I'm seeing in the opposition, like some guys from the United Party, they are so desperate. They are so desperate to remove the CDC government, the Congress for Democratic Change or the Congress for Coalition Change, to remove the CDC government from power, to come into power and live that Lucifer's life, to send a girlfriend in Dubai, to send a girlfriend in China and stuff, like unfinished business. They want to travel. You know, like when you sit down and listen to some of these so-called guys from the United Party, when you listen to them, they see where they claims that the Alternative National Congress is the one who causing problem within the collaborating political parties. These are the same way you see some of these United Party guys, and they are so desperate to take power. They are so desperate to take power. Why? It's like you are putting this mansion down. For example, you are putting this mansion down. You are building this mansion. Like they charge you, the engineer charge you for workmanship, everything. To charge you to do the finishing and turn your key over to you. He said, you know what? Pay me 100,000 to do this mansion. And you went and gave him what? 95,000. You keep the 5K for miscellaneous. And after they never completed this 95,000 that you spent as part of the workmanship, everything to finish and give your key over. Now the 5K that you use for that you're supposed to give to the engineer to complete your projects, but now you're using it for miscellaneous, you jump into it. Problem careful A. You cannot. So now that's the same way the Unity Party want to operate with the Liberian people too. So we have to be careful. Within the CPP, the same way we are red flagging behavior of Alternative National Congress, who has been their standard bearer is Mr. Alexander B. Cummings. We say they are arrogant. There's the same way too. We have to red flag issues on people from the Unity Party who spent 12 years in power. When CDC came to power, they said that they cannot continue with any project. Which of course, that's the right body. For getting to know government is continuity. But when problem comes, like Eddie government spent how much? She spent almost 32 million for renovation of the Samarkand Stadium. This gonna cap send a letter to the Liberian government that the World Cup are supposed to be played, the World Cup qualifier are supposed to be played next month in Liberia. They said we cannot play there because the stadium it never met CAF expectation and FIFA expectation. It is not international standard page. So they gave her 3 months to put that stadium into order, and they gave her everything that we need to put the discretion about that stadiums. Now the CDC government said that they weak in the power. They said they cannot work with the Edding government, and the fucking no government is continuing. Now they putting blame. So there's my question: are we confused in that country? Are we confused? Are we putting individual interests over country? That's my question to we the Liberians. I myself involved. I'm not excluded. There's the time we Liberians we need to come together. There's the time we Liberians we need to come together and see how best. There's the time we Liberians we can come together and see how best we can put our country interest first above individual interest. Let us stop the stealing. Let's stop corruptions. When you are paid to carry on certain tasks, do not overtax to do this work. Liberia, since this country got independent, we are suffering a lot. We are now in the 21st century. Country around us moving forward. I shouldn't gather one morning from bed and wake up to see on phobia to say Liberia is the world poorest country. That's not a good news. I shouldn't wake up from bed to say JFK, our biggest medical facility in Liberia, they are lacking of drugs. I shouldn't wake up from bed to carry on a kidney transplant. They have to, or heart transplant of citizens in Liberia, they have to fly to Ghana. Ghana carrying our resources when it comes to medical too as well. How much is it going to take us? When we cut down these senators, these representatives, we cut down. Because they are working for we the youth, we the citizens, we are the one who gave them this job. How are you going to take us? How long are you going to take us to put money aside to develop our country? To tell you this politician and not love us. Put a hand on how many modern public libraries in Liberia. Public libraries. All the public schools are adding bills around the country. It is in very bad condition. All those schools is deplorable. Right now. Students don't have books. Teachers are not being paid. When the government take power, they say harmonization. They cut down the salary of the public servants. How can you be making like 150? How can you be making like 150? When the new government, you depend on, they say change for whole or hope for change. The CDC government are fair, they're going to do well for us. They cut down salaries. They say harmonization. They harmonize those salaries and things. I was making 150, cut down my salary, I'm making 75 USD. 3 months, I cannot take pay. Hate this government, man. No one hate this government. Just where you and your people, you put your hard work together. You can do better. You have less than 2 years, 5 months to elections. You can do better. Like says Bro, I'm not saying. I say, how are you going to take us to build a modern hospital facility in Liberia that will do like kidney transplant, heart transplant? Because these are the things that are killing people in the body. Everything we live on wish. Everything we live on wish. You see? We have to put ourselves together. Do the survey. Do you know how many dollars? Or do you know how many Liberians are fly to Ghana to take care of their health every month? Do you know how many Liberians that fly to Ghana to take care of their health every month? Electricity. I'm talking something about the 21st century. No electricity. LEC is on and off like Christmas light, or like police siren light, or fire service truck light, off and on. Siren. It come and go. LEC come, LEC go. But we the youth, we have to stand up to this old crooks politician and put our hard work together and tell them, say, you know what? Enough is enough. There's the time we need to take our country. Liberia needs better. Liberians now, you know how many money, you know how many dollars Dubai eating from them? From Liberians now, you know how many dollars Dubai eating? That money could be spent right in the economy. Things that's supposed to bring money to Liberia, things that tourism. We don't value it. But you have people on being paid thousands of dollars, getting allowances for it. The money taking to go places like Ghana, on a tourist trip, Kenya on a tourist trip, Dubai on a tourist trip, it can be, Liberia, man, we have to wake up. That's what I'm saying. At last. People dying every day in Liberia there. Manner sickness then that can be treated. When you train those people, you train our people. Manner sickness. Like for example, the little kid that fell from the coconut tree, spread to the unfinished building. One month ago, the steroid ran through his head. When they're talking JFK, can you imagine? The chief surgeon there that's supposed to do the operation on the kid, he said the kid parents have to deposit certain amount of money first, and they have to send it to Lucky Pharmacy, which has been owned by the Indians in Liberia, before he come and operate. After saying that, family confused. It didn't take the little kid like 1 hour, he died. Tell me, if we put all these systems in place, what is not for you, what is belong to the citizen? Yeah, everyone we employ you have to take pay to take care of your family too at home. What not belong to you, don't take it. What belong to you, take it. As a public servant, you are there to serve the citizens, the very citizens that voted you, that gave you job. Do not put your hand in public cover what not belong to you and take it away. In the name, they cannot do me nothing. In the name, like brother elephant meat, because they're saying, you have to have conscience. But you will sit down and boast for other countries. When you come to the USA, you see the systems in place here. You say the poor country get system. When they accuse public official of rape or harassment or this, before they go through the case, when you get on national TV, that person resign his post or whatever. Or even when they get corruption scandals on him. But Liberia now, that bluff show, that B-boss speak for our politicians then. You see? You see? But I'm very impressed this morning to see the amount of viewer that came on this morning. We will continue to be in highlights. Like I said, we're going to be neutral in the process. We're from Voice TV Africa. There's our own resources. There's our own resources. There's not like from any organization something. Like to say they gave money to Voice TV Africa to speak. We are not going to be paid. If you want to come out as a host, like anybody from the opposition or CDC, you want to come out and highlight the good and bad about your government, to share your government out there. You reach out to Voice TV Africa. I have my manager. You will reach out to him. You can check that page out. You will see the information there. You reach out to him. You discuss business. Business is all. But besides that, we're not going to be paid to take side yet. This station is not a sell-out station like other stations that we know. It's not a sell-out station. We get to work in the interest of Liberia and its citizens because the citizens deserve better. We are behind. We are way behind. So if I'm working in the government, is now I recommend the Vision 2030 plans. Liberia is behind. We cannot meet up with the Vision 2030 plan. Elijah said they want good running water. We don't have it. Check LWC, the Liberia Water Sewer and Corporations. Sometimes when they bring water like today, the next day water not coming. Elijah said the LEC, the Liberia Electricity Corporation is on and off. No public libraries. We don't have good lab. We always get bad results in the West African examinations test. We don't have no research center. We have to put all these things in place. Corruption have taken all the land. The injustice is too much. No justice for the poor. The insecurity is on the rise. No money airport. No good road. Too much problem for that one country. Too much problem for that one country. Liberia too small to have. Liberia too small to have so much problem more than other countries that are above us in GDP. That the citizens living better life. Liberia get too much problem. Liberia problem. I don't know. Sometimes I really think every day when you wake up, you will wake up to another new problem. You will wake up to another. Sometimes it sounds comical, but it's true. That's just the harsh reality. That's just the harsh reality. So when I see people when I see you win from the COP, when I see you win from CDC, when I see you win from the opposition, the collaborating political parties, they are fighting each other. Sometimes I just sit and laugh and just observe. Sometimes I just sit and laugh and observe. We youth, these old crooks politicians, they have killed our dreams. They have made us to look like nothing to the outside world, except you have to fight for yourself because the government is not selling us positively out there. They have killed us, suppressed us, become our oppressor. But why? They gave that children better lives in a foreign land. Where I said today because it was God. You see? You see? You see? These old cross politicians, they are suppressed us for long. They are being our oppressor. They love us. That's why you see they are not giving all the systems. Because if they gave you the good educational systems in Liberia, they put everything in place that the citizens need, your eye will be exposed. You don't even have good national TV to tell you what happened in your country. To call the 15 counties. You don't have. But stay with the youth. We're not seeing the writing on the wall. We're still going to... How you think it is fair? You think it is fair to still be going to this politician and get... Why they in bed? You stay begging, eh? It's just a system. So we are going for break, and we'll be back in a few minutes. Stay tuned.
Yeah. What's the hope for the future? What's the hope for the future? What's the hope for the future? The hope for the future. Yeah. What's the hope for the future? What's the hope for the future? What's the hope for the future? The hope for the future. Yeah. 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 Say, I love, eh. Day and break, everybody on the hustle. Some people know like peace, they want some trouble. Crime rates on the increase, the government can protect the people. Hold up, no justice for the poor. Yeah. Look the way we're living, we're treating one another unfair. Look the way we're living, we're treating one another unfair. Look the way we're living. What's the hope for the future? What's the hope for the future? What's the hope for the future? The hope for the future. Yeah. We have everything in abundance, but we die and rot and greed. We pray, asking the Lord for another Moses, 'cause all we have is pharaohs. Yeah. In our suffering, it's what they're making business of. Yeah. The rich get richer and the poor people suffer. Them promise say, them bring development and better education. Our lands are fertile, no food on the land. Our children, we're pushing into begging. Look the way we're living, we're treating one another unfair. Yeah. Look the way we're living, we're treating one another unfair. Yeah. What's the hope for the future? What's the hope for the future? What's the hope for the future? The hope for the future. Our forefathers were taken into slavery, but in a modern time like this, we're children and slaves. We're fighting a war not with guns and bullets. The enemies I see are my brothers and my sisters. We're diggers of graves while we're still living. Don't judge a book by its covers, looks can be deceiving. Whenever the sun shines, must come a rain. Who will come and take away the pain? Look the way we're living, we treat them one another.
Welcome back to our last session. Welcome back to our last session of Inside Liberia on Voice TV Africa. I'm your host, Sheriff Maato Kole. As you all know, you can call me, right? Okay. Now Liberians get bigger question for their president. They said President George Weah spent 900,000 to tour the 15 counties. So where did 900,000 go? Liberian said after 3 years being into power, all they see he has inherited millions of multi-million mansions. But now he took 900,000 out of the country cover to tour the 15 counties. Now the Lothian asking, why President Weah came to Bonka then he went Nima? He jumped over us. Now he in Sano County. Wow. Lothian asking, Lothian say, our president get grudge for us or what? So my question to the Lothian, I say, you know President Weah keep grudge. Maybe because you people voted against the man massively, and now again, the senatorial election, you people voted against the man massively, so in keeping grudge. But, you know, I'm not a spokesperson for the government. I'm not a spokesperson for the opposition. I'm just a neutral man from Voice TV Africa, you know. But I'm Liberian citizen too as well. So I have right to question my to flag these issues. So, Lofien, you people just wait. I'm hoping and show 100% that the president will show face. Just stay tuned on the alert. Anytime the president will hit your counties. Yeah. So, the youth from the COP, the youth from the Didon Sabo team, the youth for the Congress for Democratic Change, we are one. We are one. We shouldn't allow these old crooks politicians to play on our minds. They have played on us for long. Since 1847. They've been playing on us. We have to stand up to them and tell them, say, you know what? Enough is enough. Liberia needs better. We need good hospital facility. We need good running water. We need good educational systems. We need good research center for the youth. We need that. We need good transportation system. You don't even have good shopping. You don't even have one shopping mall in Liberia. Morning shopping mall, you have it. But still you claims to love this politician, but they hate you and myself behind the scene. They know what all they can discuss there. But us, outside, on the surface, we care ourselves for them in the rain, the sun. They come and meet us there. They pray sinking to these politicians just for. That's why you see the people don't want to put system in place. That's why. No industries. No manufacturing company in the country. That will give the youth job. That you will not depend on politician pocket. You will not go stand to their door to beg them. Why they in their children ride those luxurious cars and waste dirty water on you and myself? They don't want you to compete with their kids. They will suppress you, become oppressor to you. They send their kids in the foreign land for good education, to become exposed to the outside world, to come and become oppressor, become your oppressor again, and step on you, as the Liberian men say. No justice. Way back, I can remember in Liberia, when we used to go to the soccer field, they had this thing called no standing in Liberia. When they have joined the 11-man, the 22-man squad, when you made a team, the coach say go sit down the bench. You are high when you stay on that field. Say you become violent. You're not going outside. They say you become no standing in Liberia. Anybody can brush you, whether you're opponent or not. That's how we have become in Liberia now. We the youth, we have become government boom. Because what? You sell yourself to this politician. I was sitting behind the microphone today. No politician can sit down and tell me what to say. Because I'm now a beggar to them. Integrity matters. I can look in your face and tell you what that's supposed to be done for the citizens. And that's supposed to be done for the country. Country interest first. It is time we stop these things. It is time we put our hard work together. Stop fighting yourself. Stop fighting one another. We the youth, we're supposed to use the peer-on-peer educational systems. Peer-on-peer learning. We have to introduce that in Liberia. Peer-on-peer. Let's be our brother keepers. Let's sit down and ask ourselves, let we look in the mirror as a youth. We come together in a circle and look in the mirror as a youth and ask ourselves, 5 years from now, where you want to see yourself, what you want to become. Are you waiting to inspire or become inspirations to others out there? Is the country providing the system for you? No. My question is no. The government bring into power. They're going 3 years now. 3 years, 4 months. What we can see, zero. The Redskins stay on the wall, but stay with the youth. We're not listening. Let them just say small campaign pop all in Liberia. You'll see the youth begin to sell out. Just for few dollars. Integrity matters. Integrity matter a lot. They tell the politicians that without them, we can take our country back and make it a better place. They don't stop fighting ourselves. Opposition, stop fighting yourself. You're confusing the Liberian people. Now the people just standing in the water where they stand. Now you're standing in the water. You don't know which side to choose. We are confused. We are confused. Anyway, thanks to everyone for coming up. You will see me here every time. No stone going to be untouched. We'll touch every settlers in Liberia. When it is needed to be touched positively, we are not going to destroy anybody's image, any politician image, or any political party image on this platform. This platform is all about positive energy. When it is about negative energy, we're not going to bring it out here. We're going to trash it in the bin. This is the time we, the youth and Liberians at large, whether both back home and in the diaspora, we have to stand for one Liberia. Together, we can make it. This is Inside Liberia. Broadcasting to you live from Voice TV Africa. Reach out to us when you have any issues, any recommendations that you feel we can make Liberia move forward. Thank you. Catch me tomorrow, same time, Monday to Friday.
Voice TV Africa. What's going on, everyone? Chelsea D here. If you're looking for the latest news and entertainment, there's only one source, and that is Voice TV Africa.
Voice TV Africa, the home of quality broadcasting. We have a whole lot to showcase on our network, from quality music video, crusade and outreach activities, movies, comedies and African drama, interview and special feature, baby shower, engagement, weddings and a whole lot more. We are into business promotion. Join our network and do business with us today as we add value to your mobile devices, online and on your TV set. Don't forget to join us for our Real Gospel Hour, Real Gospel Talk with pastors from all around, and our powerful confident prayer time. It's Voice TV Africa, showing the rest of the world of Africa you don't know. Voice TV Africa, proudly African. Voice TV Africa, the station that blesses your soul.